yesterday, Jake Paul fought Mike Perry.
Yeah.
And who won?
Very disappointing fight.
Jake Paul.
Were you
I am not
disappointed?
disappointed at all.
Absolutely.
Dude, it was a great fight. What do you mean
horrible
disappointed?
Oh, he was.
What?
I mean, Jake did good.
How was that a horrible fight?
Wow.
It wasn't I didn't find it very.
You just don't like boxing, I don't think, man.
Oh, you don't like.
That's
You're an
not
MMA
true.
guy.
That's not true.
I don't know, man. That was a
very-
very. How would you not find that entertaining?
I just after the first round, I just sat back and was like, I know what's about to happen here again.
Yeah, but
That's what I didn't want. Me knowing who was gonna win in the first round. That's literally what I said. And when I saw the first round,
first 10 seconds.
I sat back and I was like, "It's it."
Yeah,
That's why I say that.
Jake did like a feint.
He hit him in the rib and broke his rib.
So
He
yeah,
said in the first 10 seconds.
10 seconds, he hits him with a body shot and
Breaks
cracks his ribs.
Yep.
He actually cracked his rib.
Yeah, first
Oh
body
yeah,
shot.
and
So you were rooting for Mike Perry.
I was not.
Oh,
I was not mutual,
wanted
but I wanted to see a good
a
fight.
good fight. Yeah.
I wanted Jake to win. I wanted a good fight. I wanted somebody that actually brought the smoke to Jake Paul. And the first round went, and he wasn't bringing any smoke. And I knew that Perry was going to win after that first. Jake Paul was going to win. I'm Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden.
After that first round. Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew Jake was gonna win.
after that body shot, Jake did like a feint, and Mike Perry had a weird reaction. Like he flailed a little bit, and I was like, that looked bad. And then it was kind of downhill after that. Tough, though. Tough guy. He took those punches, like, very well. And to see him take that amount of damage, I was like, how is he taking these shots? It was like round 4, Jake put a beating on him. Round 5, Jake hurt him with the jab multiple times. And then round 6, was able to get him out of there. But it was like, man, how much can this dude take? Like he can take a punch.
And Jake knocked him out.
A punching bag. He didn't knock him
not out cold.
It was stoppage.
But he knocked him down. He got up and he started stumbling. And they were like, that's it. Yeah. They didn't want him to get hurt any further.
Yeah, Perry's tough, bro.
Very tough.
He was like a punching bag, bro.
He was like a walking punching bag.
Yeah, walking punching bag. That's good.
But now what's next for Jake is he's got Mike Tyson in November.
Yep.
And there was some holes I saw in Jake's game.
Absolutely.
He got caught with a couple of those shots. He only got hit like 3 times, but
they were left.
it was the way he got hit.
Usually.
Yeah. It was the same thing that we usually see.
No, Tyson's gonna win that.
I don't know about that. You think so?
Yeah.
Let's talk about he called Alex Pereira out.
Oh yeah, in the post-fight interview he called out Alex Pereira.
And there is no way that he doesn't bring a better fight than Perry. Like,
yeah, you know what I see, man? I see if Jake fights Alex Pereira, I see Alex Pereira getting knocked out cold, like unconscious. Absolutely. If Izzy did it, I think Jake can do it. Absolutely.
But here's the thing, bro. Alex Pereira, he's good boxing. He's good.
But he's an MMA fighter, bro. And he's got holes. He stands up straight. He stands straight up.
All right, well,
he stands straight up.
I don't want to see anybody who Jake Paul is going to just knock clean off.
Yeah. But it's not gonna
there?
happen. I'm trying to signal to you. It's not gonna happen. Dana White's not gonna let him out of his contract anyways.
No way. Good.
What are we talking about? I think it's more likely he fights Conor. Conor went off on Twitter afterwards. Called Jake a pissbag. I think he called him.
He called him all kinds of names.
And fired Mike Perry. Told him, you're cut. That's it, buddy. Go enjoy your dirty, smelly boxing, or whatever he called it.
What's wrong with that, man?
Mike Perry, I guess he's doing a new promotion for some kind of new fight league called Dirty Boxing Championship or something. And Conor McGregor said, go enjoy your dirty, smelly organization. You're done. You're fired. You're cut. That's it. And, I think that's more likely we see Conor McGregor versus Jake because he's only got 2 fights left.
Good.
So he fights Michael Chandler probably like September, October time, and then he's only got one more fight.
Good, but if Jake wants to become a world champion in boxing, he's going to need to
start fighting boxers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with this stuff. Like, really, I like MMA and I like boxing. I think they should respect each other. there's a boundary there.
Yeah.
When you're training so many things, you're training kicks, you're training jiu-jitsu, you're training wrestling, kind of same thing. Not really, but everything, Muay Thai.
Mhm.
You've been training all of these things for all of your life, and somebody who's been training just arms, they're obviously gonna have the upper hand because they've been training just those two.
Right, got it.
Yeah.
The other guys, they've been training for everything, so they're ready for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
but
2 different sports. I think it should not. I don't think they should cross paths.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You still have a lot of people who are like, "Oh, Alex Pereira would kill Jake Paul," and it's like, that's why you do it, because people are still fooled. People still think that, oh no, this guy will do it. Oh no, now this guy will do it. No, now this guy will do it. None of them are gonna do it. Jake Paul could fight John Jones, and he's heavier.
These
but,
are crazy.
dude, I'm telling you, dude. Jake
he's
Paul.
been
Corey's
training.
a Jake fan, so
It's not even a Jake
Paul
thing. We're talking about MMA versus boxing, and y'all keep getting fooled over and over and over again.
And
when is it going to be enough? When are y'all going to learn?
I said this. Somebody who's been training arms all their life compared to somebody who's been training everything is going to have the upper hand.
Yeah,
bro.
but you heard
'Cause
Quinn.
it's just
You
hands.
heard Quinn last night when he called up Pereira. He said, "Ha! I'd put money on that one."
Yeah.
So as long as people are still of that mindset, they have big names. It's a big name. It's a big fight, and what makes money makes sense. Now, if Jake wants to become a world champion in boxing, he's gonna have to start fighting more boxers. But
yeah, he is.
But every training camp that he does, it doesn't really matter who he's going up against. It's those training camps. Every single time he's in camp for a fight, he's getting better, and every time he spars, he's getting better. So on who comes out on the night, I mean,
Yeah,
I
see what you're saying, but come on.
I think we see the Tommy Fury rematch next year.
Dude, what was it, like 6 rounds? 4 rounds?
What, that the fight went?
Tommy?
No,
Jake?
that was 8. It was 8.
It was 8 rounds?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I see him doing that rematch. I think he's gonna. I mean, Bowdy Jack is not. I mean, he's good, but he's not Bowdy Jack. He's one of the Cruiserweight champions. He's not that good. I mean, he's good, obviously. Like he's champion for a reason, but he's not that good. Like the Cruiserweight division is there's some openings there. I could see him making a run. It's not like the 135 division, which is stacked. The 140 division is stacked. The 147 division is stacked. The heavyweight division is stacked. The Cruiserweight division, I could see him taking on like a Bowdy Jack or one of these other guys who has a belt and putting up a good fight, if not winning. In 2 years' time, I could see it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna see it if Jake's really about it.
Until then, though, like there's big name fights out there, like the Conor fight, like Alex Pereira, if he can get out, and of course you got the Tyson fight. There's Logan Paul. What they're talking about fighting each other, possibly. Jake versus Logan. I've heard it a lot recently.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love that.
And as long as there's these big name fights out there, I mean, before he locks into that traditional route, he needs to make as much money as he can. And he probably walked out last night $20 to $30 million richer.
That's insane. Perry got paid.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And they sold out that arena. They sold the whole thing out, which they weren't expecting to do. It was originally set up for only 14,000, and they sold it out.
Over 18,000 people.
Around 18, I
That's
think.
insane.
I think it was 17,500 something or
That's
18.
insanity.
Yeah, and they were only expecting 14. They had the upper deck. They didn't even make it available until the last week of the fight. They were like, well, we're all sold out. Might as well open up more, and they kept opening up more, and it kept selling. Sold out.
That's insane.
Congrats to them.
I mean, yeah, dude, you can't hate it.
What's next for Mike Perry? Where does he go after this?
He goes and lives away somewhere. He invests.
That's it? He retires? He's 32. He's not old. He's got a lot left to give, right?
If he wants to keep on fighting, go for it.
Bare knuckle?
Bare knuckle, yeah.
He just got fired by Conor.
No, he said he's part owner.
And then Conor tweeted, "No, you're not." Trust me, you're fired, is what Conor said. But that's Conor. He's probably just drunk and coked out and tweeting from his couch.
Yeah, I say he goes back to BFC. Okay.
Back to KFC.
Back to KFC and start eating.
Yeah, side
Yeah.
cook, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
but I say he just invests his money, bro.
And that's it. Just
I mean, you heard him. He said he wanted a yacht. He said he wanted a
That's
house.
a real good investment.
And he said, "You're not taking that from me." And Jay didn't take that from him.
I don't know, man. The big opportunity was if he beat Jake, then his next fight would have been even huge, and that's when he would have been able to make generational wealth. I think this fight didn't do that for him, and I think he kind of got cheated a little bit because his guaranteed purse was only $2 million. We'll have to see what the pay-per-view does. You know, if it does 400,000, they split that 50%, then he's gonna get another 10 million, so it'll be like 12 million. But
Which is investing money.
Well, if your lifestyle is rich, where you're living rich, that's not going to last too long, right?
yeah,